The Varsity Report. I'm Travis Downey, this is Pat Flynn, and you're watching the Varsity Report on nwfvarsity.com. And Pat, trying to look ahead at the week that we have in front of us.
Busy week.
Busy week. We've been busy. Track and field, we have the small schools going to state, big schools going to regionals. You've been talking with some of the coaches, you've been covering that. What are you kind of foreseeing with those schools?
I'm seeing Fort Walton Beach. They finished in boys and girls. They finished 1 and 2. I'm not going to even try and say which one because I'm not going to remember it. But they were probably shaping up. They're going to do the best in regional competition because their finishers were mostly in the top 4. I'd say like they were pretty heavy up top.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the other schools that placed pretty well in district finals were like getting points in like the 6th, 7th, and 8th, which won't matter come regional time.
Top 4 is what
top 4s only. So I think Fort Walton Beach should win pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see. You mentioned Fort Walton Beach as a team.
Yeah.
But with Niceville, with the Howell kid, Marcel Mosley, then you got Crestview with Aston Lopez, Spencer Anderson.
Yep.
Some really good athletes at those big schools, small schools too.
Oh yeah.
I mean they've been having a phenomenal year. But interested to see how these kids go because now you're getting to the meat of the season. This is really what matters. So
it's all you talk about all year.
This is it. This is it. Do or die. Speaking of do or die, softball and baseball. We've been inundated with softball and baseball the last couple of weeks.
I know, it's been crazy.
So let's look at softball first. They're in regional finals or in the regional play now.
Yeah.
You were at the Niceville-Milton game last night.
Yeah.
Niceville wins that game. They're going to face Navarre, champion at District 1 5A. Just looking at softball, what have you noticed? What do you think you'll see here coming up?
I think I'm actually pretty excited. It should be a pretty hopefully it'll be a well-played game. Last night's game, the Milton-Niceville game, was 7-1. Niceville won, which it was not really indicative to how it went because I mean they played really well at the plate. There was a lot of great pitching by both teams, but basically the girl just hung it out over the plate a lot, and Niceville is just too good of a team to do that with, and they just took full advantage. There was no errors in the field between both teams, though. It was really clean played, well played game, and even their coach was like, we played well, they played well, but I mean, it basically is like you can't do any mistakes. He's like, we knew we had to play a perfect game, and they had to play a bad game for us to even be close, and Niceville's.
They're tough. Yeah, you talk with Danny Hensley, the head coach there at Niceville, and they've been using that state runner-up finish all season long as motivation. And Navarre coming kind of from a different vantage point because last year, 13-10, had a winning record, but a lot of inexperience on that team. And now to see the way that team under Scott Murphy has really flourished, some of those what were young players, what were green players, have really taken on key roles for this team this year.
Yeah, I mean, it should be pretty interesting to see, especially, either way, it's going to be nice to, another local team's going to move on.
Right.
So it should be fun to watch, but it should be a pretty exciting game at Niceville, too, because they love the home crowd.
Right.
And I'm sure Jessa Watts will be on the mound, or in the circle, I'm sorry. And Stephanie Hartness has been playing really well for Niceville. But Navarre, I saw them play this year just once. And they were impressive when I saw them.
They can hit.
Yeah, they can. They can hit.
Another team that can hit, Laurel Hill. That's what they really relied on. They're going to be playing at Osceola Christian on Friday as well. Their game is going to be 3 o'clock locally, where Niceville Navarre will get started at 7 o'clock Friday night. Looking to baseball, we're talking about Niceville with the softball team. Their baseball team went into District 2 5A as the top seed.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Fort Walton Beach kind of stunned them there.
I know. Sniper. I know. They took them out. I mean, we missed deadline because of that. It went a little long, so we know.
Sam Bass was unbelievable. So it's going to be Fort Walton Beach and Crestview. Crestview for the first time in a long time in a district championship game. Both teams, obviously, because they'll be runner-up and champion, move on to regional play. In other baseball news, I guess, Chalkahatchee, District 1 4A, they're hosting that tournament. They beat West Florida Tech 9-2, just a hit parade there towards the end of it. So they're going to be playing Pensacola on Friday night at their place, Thursday night rather, at their place. So they'll move on to regional play for the first time since 2005. So really, you take a look at the scope of what's going on. A lot of these programs, achieving some firsts, which is always kind of fun to report on.
Oh yeah, no, definitely it is. And it's funny because it was supposed to be kind of like a down year in the area, and these teams are still moving on to regional play. Fort
Walton Beach. earlier in the
Yeah.
year, you wouldn't have seen that. I didn't.
Yeah,
Just
no, I
an
know.
up and down type of season, but you got to tip your cap to him.
Yeah.
Playing well at the right time.
No, definitely. I remember getting here and everyone said, I was asking about, the teams that were good because I'm new to the area. I was asking about the teams that are good and whatnot and who we should pay, more attention to. And I remember Fort Walton Beach, it was kind of like, oh yeah, just like anyways, it was kind of, but no, they definitely,
Right there.
yeah.
That'll bring us. We'll close this week's show. Athlete of the Week. It'll be appearing in Thursday's paper. You'll get it here a little bit early. And Pat, a lot of nominations from track, from softball,
Yeah.
baseball.
We had a lot of athletes of the week this
Who
week.
are we gonna dub?
We're gonna go with Aston Lopez. She always gets the early
She's
access.
good.
I know she's good. I told her I saw her at the county meet and she won it that week too, and I told her
Really?
early then. So I'm
Yeah.
just blowing it
Aston,
again.
you're it again.
Yeah, she won the district's long jump. She set a new school record, and she won the 100 and the 200. So congratulations, Aston. She's a phenomenal athlete, and she'll be moving on to regionals in pretty good shape. It looks like.
Yeah, big part of that Crestview team.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it for this week's Varsity Report. Be sure to check back next week.